Welcome, everyone. I'm Chris Gessel, Chief Content Officer of Investors Business Daily, and this is IBD's Option of the Day. And with me is Harold Morris, our Senior Product Coach with Leaderboard and Swing Trader. And Harold, today you're looking at XLI, the Industrial Select Spider. What kind of play are you looking at, and what's setting up with the chart right now?
Yes, I'm looking at a bull put spread with XLI. That is a bullish spread. And so we're looking for price to move to the upside. So right now, XLI has pulled back to the 50-day moving average. Not something I wouldn't place a trade right now. I want to see it come off the 50-day. But what has been working recently in this market is stocks pulling back to a major moving average like the 50-day or the 21-day. So looking for a bullish move in XLI.
And so would you want to see it take out today's high or yesterday's high before you put on the trade? What's your trigger?
Yeah, I want to see it at least take out today's high before I pull the trigger on the stock here. So want to see not the or this ETF. Want to see the ETF prove itself a little bit. So I'm willing to give up a little bit. Wouldn't want to see it's got a sustained move to the upside.
All right. Well, let's see how this trade comes together.
Okay, so got XLI up here. So again, we got the calls on this side, puts on this side, and I'm going to be selling a put spread, or it's called a bull put spread. So I'm going to be right at the money. At the money basically means that I'm using the stock price. All right. So this is a very bullish trade. So if you see my mouse, it's at the
Mhm.
sell. So I'm going to sell this 98 strike. So I click on that, and I like to go $5 wide on my trades here. So got the 98. I'm going to go down to the 93. You see my mouse here, it has buy. So I'm going to hold
Mhm.
my shift key down and press buy. So here's the trade setup down here below. So again, and we're out in February. So we're 43 days out. So we're selling the 98 put and buying the 93 for protection. That's going to give us a credit, and I'm going to click this lock. I want to lock that in. So it's going to give us a credit of $1.53. So let's take a look at the numbers. So I'm going to click on the confirm and send. And here, first thing I like to look at is the break even. I like when the break even is below the stock price. So again, the stock is currently at 98.12. Break even is a little bit below that. And then here is our max profit. So this is the most we can make on the trade. And then here is our max loss. All right, so let's go look at the risk graph here. So I'm gonna anywhere on the trade itself, I can just do a right click with my mouse and then left click on analyze trade. All right, so um, got a new thing I'm gonna look at. So I'm gonna go up here, click on this here, and I'm gonna go to day step, and I'm going to go to 4 here. And want to take a look here at the numbers here. So it gives me 7-day increments, so I can see what this trade is going to look like, a week from now, 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks, etc. And I can hold myself. This is since it's a bullish trade. I can see if this stock goes or this ETF goes up to, let's say it just goes up $1. Well, I can see, well, if you look in the lower left corner, I can see what my P&L for that particular day is. And again, 7 days out, 21 days out, etc. So this is kind of a way you can see what you're potentially looking at. Now I'm going to go over to the price slices. So this is giving me, I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to do something else a little bit different. I'm going to go to 8 rows and 2% here. Let me expand that. All right, so here we go. So right now at the 0, this is currently where the ETF is trading right now.
Mhm.
So this gives me the P&L, if it goes up 2%, 4%, 6%. And you can see the P&L over here in this area here. And then to the downside here. So I can see, what's going to happen with this trade. Now that's just looking at today. If I want to go out and see, okay, well, what's going to happen a week from now as far as my P&L, I can go down here and change this date, and let's just go to the 12th. That's a week from today, and you'll see the number they shifted a little bit. So this is a way you can just analyze the trade and see what you're looking at. So this risk graph, or this, what they call it, risk array, it's just a way of taking a look at the setup before you actually place the trade.
Great. So looking at where would you be setting your stop looking at these numbers right now? And I guess also the chart.
Yeah. So the chart, that 50-day moving average is going to be my key. So I wouldn't be using these numbers in this particular instance. I'll be looking at that 50-day, because if we trade below that 50-day and it does so on high volume, that's going to be my trigger to exit this trade.
Got it. All right. So Harold, anything else that we need to consider before making a trade like this?
Yeah, only thing with this ETF is, like I said right at the beginning, I'm not going to be looking at it right now, because it has come right down to that 50 days. So I'd like to see at least make a little bit of a move to the upside before I actually consider putting the trade on. So keep an eye on it. Maybe not necessarily something you want to do right now or today, but something that could have some possibilities in the near future.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Harold. And that brings us to the end of our option of the day. Thank you very much. And we'll be back next week.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching Investors Business Daily on YouTube. If you want to watch more videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing.